So I've been meaning to drop a video specifically on my workouts, but I just been so tired with work and just had a lot of stuff going on, and I haven't did it yet. So I finally found some time this morning after my workout before I clean up that I'm gonna do this video. So my workout routine, starting off in the beginning, how I started originally working out was I was walking in one of my coworkers' neighborhoods, and she has a lot of steep hills and stuff like that. So we will walk. Started out, I could only go like half a mile without feeling like I was literally going to throw up. So we started doing that. Then we started up in pace, up in distance, and stuff like that. So eventually we were walking like 2.5 miles every evening, once the sun went down, because this was in the summer. And her schedule and my schedule wasn't really mixing. Plus I had 100 pounds on her. So she wasn't really trying to lose weight. I was almost 400 pounds. So I'm the one really trying to lose weight. She's like 200 pounds, just doing it to motivate me, being a good friend. So I was like, okay, I need to find the motivation for myself, because she helped me. She pushed me to start. I need to continue because that's not what she wants to do. So I found a nearby park that wasn't too far from where I stay, and I just started walking out there every morning, walking the track. You can easily do 2 miles around that track like 4 times. So I was doing that, ended up losing 30 pounds that first month with that and eating and, doing all the stuff I needed to do. Then they opened the gyms back up, and I was like, okay, you know what? The weather's about to be changing. I don't want to be out here forever. So I joined Planet Fitness, and I started out walking on the treadmill because I was so used to walking. I'm like, I don't want to do nothing that I'm not used to yet. So I started walking on the treadmill, but I noticed I wasn't burning that much on the treadmill. So I said, let me try something else. So I started the elliptical, and I did like 10 minutes. That's all I could handle was 10 minutes on that elliptical. I couldn't do no more, no less. Did the 10 minutes, would be like, heart rate would be at like 180 in 10 minutes. That's how overweight I was and how extreme that was to my body, because I never did that before. Did the elliptical for 10 minutes, and I would just rotate back and forth between those two. But then I said, you know what? I really, really want to get this elliptical. Now, I will say one thing. There's two different types of ellipticals. And if you an elliptical person, you know what I'm talking about. Because Sanford, where I'm from, and I only found Sanford and maybe one other place that has the right type of ellipticals I like to use. Because I'm so used to going to my gym that I'm used to that elliptical. So when I travel to places, like when I went to Myrtle Beach with my girlfriend, I almost died because they have the old ellipticals. Sanford has the newer ellipticals that have like wheels. So like when you're pushing back and forth, it's much easier. It glides easy. But the old ones where they don't have no wheels, it's just where you put your feet and you literally got to push every little bit of your weight. I can't do those. I don't care, that I'm 200 pounds now, 100 pounds down. I cannot do that. That is some tough shit. So if you can do that, more power to you. But I like the one with the wheels. I get a good burn from that. So I use that one. But the elliptical in all is way more challenging than the treadmill. I could be on a treadmill for 30 minutes and I'll burn 200 calories. And that's me walking at a 3.0 pace and having the incline at like 6, and I still only burn like 200 calories. So I said, this is not for me. So I did elliptical. I started doing elliptical for 30 minutes. I set it on, they have like a little weight loss preset thing. I hit weight loss. I type in my weight. I type in my age, and then it'll fluctuate between levels. So like it'll go from level 8 to level 5. And if you wanted to, the levels to go up, you can do from level 9 to level 6 or something like that. But I keep it at 5 and 8. So my heart rate is constantly going and going and going, which I love because I'm burning more. Also, I'll start every workout with I guess you can call it a tonic, which consists of a cup of water, a dash of cayenne pepper, about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, depending on how strong your stomach is. I would say starting out, just do a damn table of apple cider vinegar, because It's some strong stuff. You never had it before. I usually do about a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons because I've been drinking it for a while now. So I do that. And then fresh lemon juice. I cut up a lemon and I squeeze fresh lemon juice. I don't do, you know, the already in the bottle lemon juice. No, I do fresh. And you have to drink it with a straw because apple cider vinegar can ruin the enamel on your teeth because it's so acidic. Make sure you drink it with a straw. So I do that in the mornings before I go to the gym while I'm getting dressed. So, and the cayenne is supposed to boost your metabolism. It gets you sweating. When I tell you I am drenched, if you ever watch my videos, you can see my hair is still soaking wet. I am drenched with sweat by the time I finish on that, doing cardio off of that. Because it heats you up. Cayenne pepper's hot. So that's how I start my mornings. I also got a Sweet Sweat belt. I got one for Christmas. It was the pink one, and I got it in a size large. When I got it for Christmas, I think I was like 280 or something like that. So I got it in a size large, and at first it was tight, but you know, as I started to lose and wear it more, of course I would stretch it out. So I said, you know what? I said yesterday, I'm ready to try to downsize because it's so big that I have to pull it so tight. I have to pull the belt so tight that you know, because it's so loose around my waist now since I've lost some of my stomach. Not where I want to be, but I've lost a good amount of my stomach. So I went on Amazon. Always order from Amazon because Amazon is cheaper than ordering from the straight Sweet Sweat company. You're always going to pay more with them. So I ordered from Amazon, got it today, and I tried it out. I got the black one, and it's extra coverage, and I said I'm going to try size medium. It was tight when I put it on, but I know I'm going to work myself into it. It's going to give me a more defined waist that I want to. Now, the thing about Sweet Sweat is, one, you can't think that you're going to lose the weight just off the belt. The belt helps you burn more calories. It heats you up. It helps you burn more calories as well as you get a good sweat. Get off water weight, a lot of water weight. But you can't do it just by the belt. You have to incorporate everything, eating right, everything. You can't just lose it off the belt. And I think a lot of people get that confused when they see, you know, people using the Sweet Sweat belt. It comes with a little sample packet of Sweet Sweat gel. It's like a really small little sample packet, probably for like a 1 or 2 time use. I bought my girlfriend actually got me a Sweet Sweat coconut stick for Christmas. It lasts, I would not pay, it's about $32, something like that for the cream. But if you using it every day, going to the gym every day like I am, it lasts you about a good month. And I don't feel like that's worth it. When I use if you go to Walmart, Food Line, wherever, in the baking section, they have 100% pressed coconut oil that you use for, you know, if you're baking or something like that. I use that and it only cost me $4. And you can't tell me that I don't sweat as much as I do with the Sweet Sweat gel. It's the same amount of sweats. It's just name brand that you're paying for. So I don't do that anymore. I only get me the tub of coconut oil, and that lasts me a long time with daily use. So test out the coconut oil. You're going to sweat just as much. Coconut oil is a fat burner. If you didn't know, research that. It's really good, you know, when you're cooking and you're trying to eat healthy. So I like to use it on my midsection because I sweat a whole bunch. So really, like I was doing, I had started doing weightlifting. But like cable lifts and stuff like that at Planet Fitness for a little while. I was doing it for a while. And I did notice a little bit of, you know, my arms starting to go down some and everything like that. But it was a stall on the scale because muscle weighs more than fat. So I wasn't really, every time I would get on the scale weekly, I was stuck at the same pounds. I would never go down. I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling this. You know, I'm busting my ass in this gym and I'm not losing any weight. So I asked for recommendations, and a lot of people told me that I needed to stop going so hard with the weightlifting and focus more on the cardio because muscle weighs more than fat. I'm like, damn, that makes sense, you know? So I stopped that and I just do 60-minute cardio because I was doing 30-minute, 25-minute weight lift, 30-minute cardio. I stop that and I just do 60-minute cardio. So by the time I get off that elliptical, after I've done 60 minutes, I'm close to 800 calories burned. And I feel great. I feel great while I'm doing it. Like I said, you got to build yourself up though to do 60 minutes. I've been doing elliptical for months and months, and I finally mastered it. But cardio, from what everybody tells me, is the way to be when you're trying to lose the weight. And then I figure once I get to my goal weight, which right now my next goal weight is 230, I'm like this close to being there. Hopefully I'm there by Sunday. 230, that would be my 100-pound mark. That's the one I've always wanted to set out. But I think after I hit this 100-pound mark, I'm going to do 215. And so I'm keeping up with that. And that's just all I do. Like, people think I do so much in the gym, but 60 minutes is a long time on that elliptical now, I'm telling you. But like I said, it gives you a good burn. The treadmill, I guess if you were to put it up at like a higher incline, then maybe you would burn more. But if you like me, I don't want to just be walking on an incline like that. So I do the elliptical. I think you should try it out and definitely let me know how that goes. Also, I find that if I chew gum, like sugar-free gum, that helps me. Because, you know, when you're on there and you got these damn masks on, you get a dry mouth. So I usually chew gum. And I try not to drink a lot of water before I get on the elliptical. So I have my cup of tonic in the morning, and then I drink my water down to like 7 a.m. because I got a gallon. And that's it. And I don't drink no more water until after I get off, because I just feel like it makes you heavier. It makes you feel sick. And you're going to be on there sweating like crazy anyway. So I try not to drink so much water while I'm on there. The only time I drink my water is after I finish my workout. Like, I see people constantly drinking water while on there. Maybe, I guess, you know, to get the fluids back in your body, which is cool. But for me, that makes me feel sick. So just try out the elliptical. Let me know how it goes. That's my go-to. That's been my go-to. I swear by it. It's made me drop the pounds like that. And I'm loving it. So definitely let me know how the elliptical does for you.